back to Isaac. So he tells us that he's going away to another country, so that's Gitmo. He says he'll be back one day, and he does say there's a great person, a great man filled with light, and that's Junior. And Junior will change the world, and that's JFK Jr. Somebody asked if he was in danger, and he said no. Is he suicidal? No. Is this the end of the world? Absolutely not. It's the beginning of a new world, a new beginning. He said that soon, back then, a 5/10/19, he said this is very newsworthy. It's going to be all over the news, which it is. And then he said, and then he had in the periscope, he has a big phone, a big smartphone, because somebody asked him to look at his tweets from the morning, and in that fake video that they made of him that he jumped off a bridge, that was a mannequin. Again, Alice Down the Rabbit Hole has a whole video on it. These people have a movie production, and they set it all up. And you even see the person's name that set it up on the pad. All the pieces now are coming together, okay? But anyway, that was not Isaac. He did not commit suicide. I think many of you know this in your discernment. So he had a big cell phone, and the one in that fake video that they said he died, it was a small old phone. He has a brand new, it looks like an iPhone or a big Samsung. So then he says he's going away, and he's going to use this time to reflect. And again, that's in Gitmo. It's a very important fight to do, and it's a noble fight. It's for the children. It's all about the children. So that's basically what I'm going to tell you right now. He kept calling himself a stupid man because he took bait from somebody. They set him up. And he told what was going on, gave a tip that this investigation was going on, and many had time to flee, and that's why it's treason, and that's why he was taken in. Then he said, we are all being watched at a crazy level, which we all know now. This is all about the children. He made a big whopper mistake, which it was, because he divulged something to somebody and tipped them off about this investigation with Epstein, because Isaac was the one that showed the tape of the bathhouse, which was on Epstein's island. Also, many people are lying and saying that he broke down and went to go see his mother and this and that. No, he did not. He says in the video, his last periscope, I called my mother and I told her I loved her. He knew he wasn't going anywhere. They were waiting for him to take him into the witness protection program, and that's it, period. He said after this all happens, humanity is going to be great again, and he hopes to come back soon. And he says throughout the video that he's been in isolation and been alone at about 48:20, he says that, but he says it throughout it. So that shows you right there that those people that are saying that they were with him and he was hearing voices in his head and stuff like that, did not happen. In the video, in his periscope, he says he might have been affected by MK Ultra, but not to the extent he was. Isaac's a very strong man and very upbeat, and he made a mistake, but he's not dead. And so anyway, don't listen to those channels out there. There's 2 of them, and you'll see who they are. They're liars. They've been lying, and everything comes out in the wash. But I just wanted to let everybody know to go and watch. I'm going to put Isaac's last periscope in the description, and it's all credit goes to Alice Down the Rabbit Hole, and just go to 23 before you listen to the whole thing. But when you get to 23 and beyond, he brings up Junior changes the world. Then somebody asks him, JFK Jr., and he says yes. And so that proves that JFK is alive, which we all hoped and kind of knew. And but watch the whole thing and really listen, because a year later and now what's happened says a lot. And he will be back. So that's just what I wanted to say. Sorry about the other one. And I'm going to link also in the description. Again, all the credit goes to Alice Down the Rabbit Hole, about the indictments and who's been executed and who's been arrested. I love you all. God willing, I'll be back. And have a great day. And I love you all. Ciao.